Chapter 22, The Goal is the Journey, Not the Destination. As I'm sharing these audio clips, I really don't know if this book will be published. What I do know is sharing these videos is indeed the right next step, and that's all I need to know. One of my unique unfair advantages is that I have unshakable belief in following my inner guidance system. I am only provided with the next step, not the entire journey or the outcome. I am able to trust in the unknown and follow the steps nudge by nudge. I encourage you to do the same. Start out small to build your trust and confidence in your inner guidance system. If you aren't tapped into your inner guidance system, work on step 1, clearing the clutter and engaging in daily activities that silence the outer noise. In a world that is increasingly obsessed with outcomes, achievements, milestones, and the tangible results of our efforts, it's easy to lose sight of one of the most profound truths. The goal is not the destination, but the journey itself. We are conditioned from an early age to pursue the finish line, to reach that final point where all will be revealed and the struggle will be over. However, the most meaningful experiences, the ones that transform us, aren't found in the destination we seek, but in the steps we take along the way. The illusion of the destination. Our society often frames success as reaching a specific end. We're told that happiness, fulfillment, and peace lie just beyond the next milestone. The promotion, the marriage, the degree, the new house, and the perfect vacation. While these goals can bring satisfaction, they often fail to deliver long-lasting contentment. The reason is simple. Once we reach a goal, the thrill of achievement quickly fades, and we find ourselves looking for the next target to hit. This cycle leads to a sense of emptiness, as though we're constantly running a race without ever truly stopping to appreciate the view along the way. The destination becomes an illusion, a mirage that promises happiness but rarely delivers it. In contrast, when we shift our focus from the destination to the journey, we begin to experience life in a different way. The journey is not just the path we take to reach a goal. It's the process of living, learning, and growing along the way. It's the small moments of joy, the lessons learned through failure, and the connections formed with others that shape us into who we are meant to be. In Zen philosophy, there is a concept called the way or the path. It teaches that enlightenment isn't found by reaching some final state of perfection, but by fully engaging with the present moment, being mindful of each step, each breath, and each encounter along the way. This is a perspective that can be applied to any goal or journey in life. When we embrace the journey, we become more attuned to the present. We savor the highs, learn from the lows, and develop a deep sense of appreciation for the ongoing process of growth. The journey becomes something to be cherished, not something to merely endure on the way to an end. The power of perspective. This shift in perspective can transform our entire approach to life. When we focus solely on the end result, we risk missing the richness of the journey. But when we engage fully with the process, we unlock a deeper sense of meaning, satisfaction, and fulfillment, one that cannot be measured by external validation alone. When we fully embrace the journey and let go of control, this opens up the door to so many opportunities that are limitless and bound by nothing. In this space, miracles happen. Magic is real. All you have to do is surrender to the process, follow your inner guidance system, and trust in the unknown. It is already written. It's time for you to sit back and enjoy the ride. The beauty of the journey lies in its unpredictability. Unlike the destination, which is often fixed and defined, the journey is dynamic, ever-changing, and full of surprises. Along the way, we encounter obstacles that test our strength, moments of doubt that challenge our resolve, and opportunities that encourage us to take risks and step outside our comfort zones. These experiences shape us, mold us, and ultimately lead to personal growth. 1. Growth through struggle. It's easy to think of struggle as something negative, a barrier standing between us and our goal. But in reality, it's the moments of difficulty that often provide the greatest opportunities for growth. Just as a tree grows stronger through the wind, we grow stronger through adversity. Challenges force us to adapt, to learn new skills, and to become more resilient. Without these struggles, we wouldn't experience the depth of growth that comes from pushing through hardships. 2. Appreciating the small moments in our pursuit of big goals. We often overlook the smaller moments, the conversations, the quiet reflection, the fleeting joys. But these are the moments that make life rich and meaningful. By slowing down and being present in these smaller experiences, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment that transcends any external achievement. 3. Enjoying the process. In any endeavor, there is always a process, whether it's training for a marathon, writing a book, or building a business. When we embrace the process itself and enjoy each step, we shift our focus away from the need for immediate results. This mindset allows us to find fulfillment in the act of doing, rather than waiting for some distant outcome. 4. Connection with others. The journey is rarely a solitary one. Along the way, we meet people who influence us, support us, and challenge us. These connections are an integral part of the journey. They offer us perspective, empathy, and companionship, reminding us that we are not alone in our pursuit of our goals. The relationships we form along the way often end up being more meaningful than the achievement of any goal. Rewriting the narrative. To truly embrace the journey, we must rewrite the narrative we've been taught about success and achievement. Instead of framing our lives as a series of goals to be ticked off, we can begin to see them as milestones in an ongoing journey of growth, exploration, and transformation. The next time you set out to achieve something, take a moment to reflect on why it matters to you. What part of the journey excites you? What do you hope to learn along the way? How can you savor the process rather than rushing toward the destination? By shifting our focus from the end result to the journey itself, we invite a deeper, more meaningful experience into our lives. The goal is no longer just the finish line. It's the entire path we walk, the lessons we learn, and the person we become in the process. The goal is the journey, not the destination. When we understand this, we free ourselves from the trap of constantly chasing after future outcomes and allow ourselves to live fully in the present. We learn to appreciate the small moments, embrace the challenges, and grow from the process itself. As we shift our perspective, we unlock the true richness of life, not in the destination, but in every step we take along the way. If you need support to connect to your inner guidance system, come join us in our free community group on Facebook. Work smarter, not harder. If you are enjoying these audio clips, head on over to my YouTube channel to listen to over 3 hours of content from the book. Thanks for listening.